Hello everyone, hey, and welcome back to Keep Up Survival. So my apologies on not being able to upload as much as I would like to with this game. I am getting over whatever this was, so hopefully I can get back on track with our recordings. I have been farming a lot when it comes to this game, just to build the resources necessary. As you can see with our base though, we now have a porch in the front, so it's just not all squared. I'm considering, because it does look a little different in the back, of having the porch come out extended, and then over maybe just in front of this door and extending this one out for the rampway up to it, and then vice versa on that side, so it all connects so we don't have this weird little thing right around in there. As you've noticed, my character, or may not have even have noticed, my character looks a little different. Yep, I no longer have the camo, I no longer have the toboggan, headpiece, a lot of stuff that I don't have. And if you look at my toolbar, I am missing my shotgun, I am missing the rifle that I crafted, the hammer is put back away. Yes, so I went to go farm a lot of the metal that's over there in the metal, and I was putting torches down to kind of light the way so I can kind of get the same path going every time. And I don't know if it's like because of the light sensitivity when you start breaking things up, but I kept finding animals in there. They look like bats. There was a really small one, and he kept pushing me into the wall, and then I would get stuck on him, and then I would glitch through the map. So I'd be able to get off of him, but there's a big one in there. And when I say big, I mean like almost the size of a house. This thing is huge, and I ended up getting stuck on his back, and he flew me through the cave walls, and I literally got launched from this island, thrown all the way over to the starter island where I had to take a boat and come back. And I was like, alright, that's a little different. So I went back in to try maybe crouch, maybe I could hide from him. So I went back in to crouch, and I got stuck on him again. He was almost right at the entrance, and then he threw me through the map, and I fell through. So I was swimming in the water. When I looked up, I could see the bottom of the land. I had nowhere to go. So I ended up using this kill player command here. And unfortunately, when you do that, your loot gets stuck somewhere and you got to go loot. Which, please, developer, make there be like a loot all button. It's so annoying grabbing one piece of item from your corpse over here and dragging one at a time, especially when you're getting attacked by things. But, yeah, no, so I ended up having to kill my player, and I lost all the gear, I lost everything. So now when I go in there, I'm going to pretty much just bring the standard bags and space and a pickaxe and not worry about anything else. I'm going to leave everything else here because that is very concerning when it comes to that. So yeah, I just got a basic pistol and my crossbow. I also have a large forge, so to speak, a big furnace over there, so that when I fill up on my irons, I go out and dump them, start it up, go back in, fill up on iron, go back out and dump them. So I'm not making one trip constantly back and forth with a full inventory. So with that being said, the amount of iron that I was able to obtain, thankfully, is quite a lot. Yes, so I've got all this, roughly 520, 518, 519, somewhere around there. My sulfur is doing amazingly well. Some stone. I need to go get more glass bars. And then we've got all of our coal and everything back here. I'm going to use this oil lamp. Maybe it's going to be a better light than this flashlight trying to go down that cave. It's pretty annoying using the flashlight going into the cave because it's shining to the top and to the left. So I have to crouch and go through it to kind of get an idea where I'm at. I'm hoping this lantern will be a much better light. But as you can see, the porch wraps pretty much all the way around and then just stops over here. So yeah, I do want to work with this a little more, and I do want to get a roof going also. But with this episode, we're not going to do too much on the farming. I forgot to make a bed. So when I died, I spawned all the way over there and had to come back again. So yeah, that's kind of a thing. Now there has been somewhat of an update to the game when it comes to the game itself. Let's see, we've got update number 55, which was on May 13th. I didn't see too many big updates added to it. You can do 4K, and some graphic stuff was fixed. Rain is now blocked by a building. World temperature has been added, so that's kind of cool. And that's about it. He's preparing, or he or she is preparing to add a pause for single player, which would be really, really helpful. And the big one that's coming up is going to be is update number 56. Now, it looks like they're going to be doing a new look for the Lost Island. Also, an abandoned city will be added. General fixes and changes are included. Now, he's going to be adding and removing trees here and there. So he's going to do his best, he mentioned, on being able to use your continued save game. We might not be able to use our save game with this upcoming patch. Still be to be announced. But if we can't, no worries. I mean, this is a pretty easy area to kind of get back to. I don't know if I'm going to build here on this island, to be honest with you, or if I'm going to stay over there. Reason being is you've got so many buildings and everything so close together, and you've got enough food, you can stock up and get where you need to be quickly, and you do have some metal, which isn't bad. You do have a boat that takes you over to the sulfur, and you just take the boat back. It takes some time, not a problem. But here, in this spot, there's a lot of land, but the only place that I've been looting a lot of is the fishing village, and that's it. Now, thankfully, there is a safe in the fishing village, so I've been kind of stocking up on ammo and stuff. But yeah, I might just get over there and just edit out the trips back and forth, so it would be a lot easier to build over there instead of over here. So if we do have to save, that's what we're going to do. Whether I decide to build big or not, I'm not sure, but I just wanted to get the hang of things. So what we're going to do today is work on some of the decorations for this first floor. As you can see, I do have a bed now for our spawn. I'm going to go ahead and, yep, spawn point set. So we've got that up and going. Now all of our stuff is upstairs. And I didn't have a lot of yarn. I had to recraft, like I said, all my backpacks and everything. So that's definitely a shame, having to do that. And the decorations is here. So for our decorations... Okay, you'll get the clothing, gardening tools. Yeah, we got all that. So we have every single bench. We can have a TV. You can make a tire for decorations. That's going to be glass. I need to save my glass for the lights. I really don't want to use that. Logs and couches. Okay, that's actually kind of nice. We got a much bigger bed. Unfortunately, it's not used for a spawn point. Bookcases would be pretty cool. Carpets, yarn and fiber. Okay, that's not bad. Now this I might actually use for the outside, for the porch itself when it comes to these benches. And definitely the chairs. The chair sounds really, really good with that. Toilet, I mean, yeah, we can work on some of that. Now the question of these lamps, do they actually add light? We're going to need plants. I mean, lots of plants, as always. Get these around going with the lights. Oh, shrubberies. That's kind of cool. And this stone wall, I really, really want to get that. Even though it might be for decoration, it might be a good defense, too. Alright, so we're going to craft a few things, and then I'm going to go through everything and get a lot what we're going to need. So we're going to need wood and nails mostly. Thankfully, I do have a ton of nails. So it should be good with that. And let's grab some wood. And loads of wood. Now, as for my ammo scenario, as you can see, the 5.56, I've got 15 boxes. So yeah, that's 70 actual rounds. So it's not terribly bad, but I don't want to craft it just yet. But yeah, I'm just using the Judge pistol now because that's pretty easy to craft the stuff. And it's actually pretty weak when it comes to the animals themselves. I was a little surprised on that one. Alright, so we do have a few things in our inventory now when it comes to crafting. So we're going to put this big old couch. Yeah, we can put it right around in here. I don't want it to. It actually looks pretty good. Can you sit down on these? No, you can't. This is just pure decoration. So our table, that's going to be kind of like our little living area. Or for our dining room. So we're going to put this chair over here. And let's see, we're going to put our rug. Alright, that actually looks pretty good. And of course we got our mailbox. I mean, you got to have a mailbox. Alright, so now we got a mailbox. Actually, some stuff out here too would be pretty nice. That wouldn't be bad at all. I do like the look of the wood. It seems incredibly bright. But if we go to our settings and we do this, we narc it down, it becomes very dark. Almost hurting, eye hurting. And it's hard to see a lot of this stuff. So for our wardrobe, we're going to put that in the bedroom. Right there. I mean, it does look good. Don't get me wrong. It does look really, really good. And we do have plants and all that stuff also. So for our table, I was thinking maybe, no, first and foremost, let's go ahead. Oh, that's a big carpet. Wow. I mean, I kind of like it. The idea of it like right here. But I don't want to have more than one. That is really, really big. And we'll get our chair. And get that here. Now this is what I wanted to put the TV on. But that looks a little weird there. I know, we just put it over here. Okay, so everything has been crafted. So that means we are going to be able to make the television. And we'll get that placed on there. Now let's see about our hanging flowers. Alright, they do hang. Here, let's hang them here. So that when we go up the stairs, we can actually see them. And it's going to be on this side, so we're going to put them over here. And we'll put one right there. I do like the decorations, to be honest with you. I think they look really good. Alright, and we got our bookcases. We got those there. Now here's the lamps. I wanted to see if these things actually light, but I really doubt they do. Alright, and the beautiful TV. That's a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. So not too bad with the decorations. I actually really like how they look. I like it a lot. And what I think I might do is when we end up having to, if we have to do a new saved game for this upcoming patch, is definitely not go so big with the one build. I don't know, maybe even only have it one floor so we can really get the hang of the flowers themselves, because they are kind of out of the way at the moment, but we do have some more flowers. So we'll bring these up here. it's just so high up. Kind of hard to see him, which is a big shame. I wonder... Oh, what if we can do this? We can. Excellent. All right. I mean, that does look really good. I do like the look of that with that. All right, and now we're going to get some TVs and stuff going for the outside. All right, so we need more wood logs. I do want to get some of the hanging ones so we can try those out and see how those are. All right, so we got a few items remaining. So let's go ahead and see how big these chairs are. They're not too bad. And we've got our... Ooh. I really do like the look of these decorations, though. All right, and we got our lamp here. And we get another lamp here. Very nice. Actually, I'm liking this a lot. Okay, and these, I think... Yep, so these are just going to hang out. Probably might look better on the floor, actually. And... we get these hanging here. I like that. I like that a lot. Here, we'll get rid of these trees. That looks good. To be honest, I might try and make more of these hanging ones and just literally line this area up with them. But yeah, I do like that. So the decorations in this game, there's been a lot of effort put into it, and they do look really good. But yeah, 2 ceilings high definitely hides out a lot of it, but if you consider putting these around, these half walls, or even the frames themselves and be able to hang stuff down, that would actually work out really well also. So not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, we're just going to get everything put away. And then we're going to go dangerously check out what I was talking about when it comes to the bat creature. Yep, throw that in there. Alright, so we just got wood nails. That's in the cave. I mean, I'm kind of hoping he does it to me again. But at the same time, I mean, I can just build this stuff back. It just takes time. But I do need to eat, and we do need water. Yeah, we can eat brains. Why not? Let's eat brains, dude. Loads of brains. Now, whether I'm going to go in here and actually mine, probably not. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of it to where I just don't need the iron as much as I did. But at just 1080, I mean, the graphics look really, really, really good. Now, what I could highly recommend is, since this is based off like a multiplayer map, kind of like, I'm not saying it rust, but you're just kind of thrown in here and you got to survive. If you could change that idea and make it more of a single-playered type version, that would be an amazing single-player point of view. Now, I do get a lot of screen stutters. I don't know what's going on with that, but it happens quite often, unfortunately. And it has killed me a couple of times. Yes, I've died more than once. And if you didn't know, there is actually an elevator shaft at the very top of this mountain. I happened to run across it when I was trying to just explore. And it goes to the very top. I don't think you can walk there, per se. Alright, I'm gonna make sure I get my bearings here. Yeah, but the stuttering just... Okay. I use my bow now. I don't even bother with anything else. The ammo is expensive. And especially being still alpha. I mean, it works just as well. They're pretty easy to craft. Now, if I had to go after, like, the mutated bear or other players, I would definitely want something a little more powerful. But for the most part, the animals spawn in the same locations, so you can easily kind of remember where they're at. Like, for right now, I know there's going to be another wolf up here. I think 2 of them, even. There's usually one on that rock. Okay, no, there he is. Oh, come on, load up. And most of the time, if you catch them off guard, they don't even chase you. Come on. And the other one right there. Now he's usually off chasing other things, so I'm surprised. Yeah. He actually aggroed onto me. Oh, I really don't know what's going on with the stuttering, though. Yep, okay, that one didn't hit. But melee weapons would be pretty cool in this game as well. Alright, and as you can see, we've got our large stone furnace. I didn't see these in here. I'm going to leave these in here, though. I really don't want to die with these things on. And to be honest, neither with that either. Save those. I think that's everything I'm willing to risk. Yeah, like I said, all this other stuff I could just craft. It's not too big of a problem. So let's go ahead and we'll get our lantern. We'll try this out. Here, we'll put it on 6. And it's just the lighting is absolutely horrible in here. But as you can see, I've got torches down everywhere just to kind of familiarize myself with the pathing. But I'm hoping that when he threw me... I'm hearing like skittering everywhere. When he threw me across everywhere... Oh, the lighting is just awful. Let's try and brighten it up a little bit. That he bugged himself out when he went under the map with me. Because I've tried to kill him. That's actually a lot better. Okay, I saw some wings. Yep. Alright, so here's that bat. So yeah, I'm not sure if it's light that makes them come out. Or what the deal is, but they're not as hostile as they usually are. Alright, here's a... See, I can't even see them though if I... Helmet light. please. I don't know if I hit him or not. Okay. And I don't mind using this ammo at all. It's extremely hard to see, though. Here, let's go in our first-person view. Might make things a little easier. And we'll get our flashlight out. Yeah, they definitely like to skitter around. But I tell you what, man, when I saw that big one and it was on his back, I knew I was in trouble, but the wingspan on him was massive. And this is what I mean by having to crouch and walk, because you can still kind of keep the light forward, as opposed to just not. It's up and to the left, which drives me nuts. But, alright, so I'll show you when we come down here. You come to this room, and this is where I just get a lot of the iron, so I don't have to go in too deep. And a lot of it spawns, like, along these walls. See, it's already starting to respawn. Over here, it goes back around there. And it comes around this side as well, which is over here. And I don't really go too much further. I mean, in there, it's just way too dark to see anything. But, yeah, that's just what I've been up to. Just doing the grind itself. I really wish we could get that big bat in here. I don't know what it takes to aggro him. Alright, well, unfortunately, I cannot get that to recreate, which, I mean, I'm kind of glad. But for bug purposes and all that, I'm not so glad. But anyways, let's grab this. And we're just going to book it on down. Alright, that's fine. We can hold off on that. I don't have any fuel for that. I'm going to try first-person view and see if it still glitches and everything. I don't know. I get so used to third-person. You just don't see it a lot when it comes to these survival games. But next episode, I think I'm going to load up as much as I can. Now, we're going to go for a sniper rifle. We're going to get back our assault rifle. And I think we're going to go after the mutated bear. Just for something, just to see. I don't know if there's a lot of, when it comes to the POIs, that if there's a lot of actual items in said POIs. Alright, and yes, I definitely want to add a roof to that as well, so it doesn't look all weird. See, it's just very bright in here. And I hate having to go back and forth between the two. But it just looks more natural, but it is definitely harder to see in the caves at the 1.2. But anyways, we have loads of iron back again. Go ahead and get our coal put away as well. And I do want to craft these battery chargers. I'm not sure what exactly they do or how they work, so it's something we can play around with. I might go with an improved solar generator. But whether it's got to be outdoors, I mean, it would make sense if it were. Let's do that real quick. Let's just see. Alright, and we need 4 solar panels. And we're going to bring our hammer with us, just in case. If I can find it. I think it's with wood. Yes. Unfortunately, I have no way of getting up top at the moment. What I was going to do is have stairwells going this way to the roof. I don't know, maybe starting here and going up. And the same thing on this side, starting here and going up, so it's all symmetrical. But let's just put it outside out front for now. I can always pick it up and worry about it later. But I just want to see what this thing's got going on for it. Oh, nice. That's some really, really good detail. That was really, really nice. Alright, so we are at 95% with the charged batteries. I'm wondering if these, because it says for charging electronic devices, would actually work for this battery. I'm not sure. That's something we're going to try. We're going to try its brightness with it once one of these fully charges. Batteries... Ooh, okay, we got 4 of them with that. So yeah, we'll let all those run. Now, it is dark out here, as you can see. This is the flashlight now. See, that is pretty bright. I wonder why it's not so bright in the actual cave. I don't think this is going to work quite like I want it to, but let's give it a shot. And just the one. Okay, no, it's not going to charge with that. So it's got something else to do with charging other appliances. But yeah, no, that's just really bright with that. So we'll figure out what we can do with that. And I'm going to get geared up and ready to go so we can take on the mutant bear and see what that's about. And try and explore some of these POIs. Try to get as much done as we can before this patch drops. And hopefully it does not allow us to have to make another save or create a new game. If it does, well, then we're going to build over there and we're going to come over here and do our stuff. But ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for this episode. So please, if you did enjoy it, thumbs up down below. If you have subscribed, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. If you have not, hit that subscribe button for more content. Have a great day, y'all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.